Hey, what's up? We're back with the Foxbody. Today we're just doing odds and ends stuff. We're kind of light at the end of the tunnel type thing. We've got some wiring to do.
We hope it's light at the end of the tunnel.
We've got some accessories to put on. Alternator, power steering, pump. We've still got the radiator put in. The fan, we got to do a fuel pump. Today, we're not doing the fuel pump today. There's a fuel pump. Just for your reference, there is a fuel pump. But today, we're going to try to get the power steering pump on. Right now, it has the 4-cylinder power steering pump, and we have a V8 power steering pump right here. Ronnie was looking, he was saying that the pumps look like they're similar, possibly even the same, which it kind of looks that way. They have different mounts, though, obviously, because they go on different motors. We're hoping that the lines will just connect to this one, so we can just mount this to the front of the V8, put the lines to it, and it'll just work. So we'll see that in a minute. The alternator, we have some wiring to do on that. We have a bracket for it somewhere, like this.
Yeah,
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got the idler on it and everything. So we got the bracket for the alternator, and the plugs are not the same between the 4-cylinder and the V8. So we're going to try to figure this wiring out and get this wiring done. I don't know if we'll get that done in the video today, but we'll definitely put it in a video for people that, you know, might want to do this conversion.
So maybe, I just thought about this, because that is kind of like an important thing.
Yep.
Maybe we can shoot just a short video on that, and it can be a short and an actual upload, perhaps.
That's a good idea.
And it just tell you how to wire up a V8 alternator to your 4-cylinder. You playing with your ding-a-ling?
Dude, it's fun. Anyways, so alternator, power steering. I'm gonna try to get the radiator in today. Maybe we can get the radiator fan hooked up. I think are we using this one? This big?
Are we using the
This big electric fan.
Are we using the clutch one, or are we doing
No,
electric?
we're using the clutch one. I just think it's funny that this electric fan is so big.
It's huge.
We should make a drone out of this or something. This thing is freaking enormous. Yeah, we're actually using the clutch fan, so we may get that on today. We may not. It's super simple. You know, it's 4 bolts. It goes to the water pump pulley, and you know, I don't even have a shroud for it yet. So we'll stick to mounting the alternator, the power steering pump, and getting the radiator in today, and we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
Yeah, nice indeed. Let's go.
Let's do it. So we're starting with this. You already got the return line off.
Yeah, got the return line off, and the return pieces are the same.
Nice.
And I'm working on getting this this
You already got it loosed.
pressure hose off, and it's like pretty much the moment of truth to see if it goes in. It looks like it's the same size, so that's exciting. Let's see if it'll go in here.
Go in.
Please go in.
All want to know.
You put Teflon tape on these or anything?
No, it has O-ring
Flare
seal.
thing? Oh, okay. Dude, it works.
Bolts right in.
Dude, so if you have a V8 power steering pump, it will hook right up to your 4-cylinder power steering lines. So know that. That is a good, it's a good little tidbit there.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm surprised how much crossover there is between these cars. I mean, even though they're made in the same years and everything, like the 4-cylinder is like way smaller and way different than the V8, but like power steering pumps and I mean, everything just kind of bolts in. Obviously, they both had the same motor. They both had, like, both motors went into the same chassis. So
The thing that's interesting to me, you say you're surprised about the crossover. I'm kind of the opposite. I expected there to be more. Like, I expected the alternator to drop in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like
why wouldn't it? Like, why wouldn't
older
they use
American cars,
the same clip? Yeah.
That, it always seems to be that way. Like, older American cars seem to be kind of easy to work on in certain regards.
But maybe they used the harness from like maybe the harnesses cross over between chassis. Like the harnesses cross over between like an F-150. You know what I mean? Like maybe they use the F-150 alternator and all the clips from that in here because it had the 302 in it.
So this was going to be my question because you just brought that up. So I don't know how many people know this, but Ford made a lot of really cool small displacement cars in Europe, right? Like in Great Britain and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The Capris and the, what is it? The Mercury thing. We got a Mercury here, but it's something else over there.
Mercury's a Capri. I mean, Capri's a Mercury.
Yeah, but they got something.
Oh, the XR4 Ti.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they got all kinds of crazy stuff like that. What's the guy drive in town at Autocross? He was there with that BMW wagon when you guys went. He has a Mercury something that is something else over there. Hot Rod Cosworth. Yeah, his is all Cosworth converted and stuff, but they sold them over there.
That's right. He has a...
It's super sick.
It is super sick. It's a Vega?
No, it's a Mercury.
Not a Vega. God dang it.
Yeah.
Is it an Opel? Is it like an Opel Manta or something like that? That's something different over in the EU?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But anyways, they made a lot of cool cars like that. And what my question was going to be, is the 4-cylinder that came in these not American? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because like this is 100% American. Like,
I assume that it is because it came in the Pinto. It was the Pinto motor. It was called the Lima motor, the 2.3, the 2.3 liter. So I'm pretty sure it is American.
Okay. Because I just know like, for instance, like the SRT motor isn't for a Neon.
Really?
Yeah, it's based off of the 4G63 motor.
Interesting.
It's just a 2.4 liter.
Okay.
That was after their divorce, right? But I'm just curious, you know.
I'm pretty sure they're American.
If it's American or if it was like the European division design.
I don't think so.
And that's why the harness is different.
It probably would have had more aluminum parts if it was European because that head weighed like 70 pounds. It was ridiculous. So yeah, those Lima motors are heavy because they're all cast iron.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna get this thing mounted.
Okay.
Okay, so we're mounting the power steering pump and just kind of want to show y'all this. We have a bucket of bolts that are just like left over from a 302 build.
Okay, so hold on, time out.
Oh, timing out. Why are you pointing to the ground?
I was looking at the bolts.
Yeah, whatever.
I was backing up.
Ryan says I'm being a dickhead.
I just said he's being a dickhead. He's being a dickhead. This motor you didn't get together.
Right, correct. So I got two motors.
That's why we have this.
Right, I got two motors and a bunch of parts in bins for like $200, which is a pretty good deal. But you got to do a lot of legwork and you got to do a lot of piecing together.
Yeah, so that's been our biggest hurdle with this. Is like, oh, we're gonna get some stuff done. We're like this. We're gonna get some stuff done, and then it's like, oh, where's that bolt?
Yeah, and then we spend 3 hours doing this one thing here. So we found these bolts right here in the parts bin that we had, and they're basically long bolts with a hex right here and then a stud coming off. And the bolt on this side is actually smaller than the bolt on this side and the stud on this side. So we found those and they work perfect.
That's probably where they go.
Yep, that's probably exactly where they go. So that's what we're using. I just wanted to show y'all that. We have those. I don't know if you're going to have those, but if you don't, be jealous. Because they worked. I mean, they're kind of working. If I can line this up. There we go.
Get it in the hole.
Shut up. And don't make jokes about me freaking ratcheting this for an hour. This is the way I do it. We probably don't even need this third one right here, do we? I mean, this fourth one?
There's two more.
Oh, there is two more. Well,
one here.
This one looks like it mounts something else, right?
Yeah. AC compressor.
Oh, so we don't need that one.
Maybe.
We
I don't know. That's weird. We have your Ford to look at, the F-150.
Meh.
But it does not mount like that. It mounts different.
Right. So now we just have to find nuts to go in here.
Yeah, it's definitely for the AC compressor.
Okay.
See the 4. But what's that one long bolt for?
Which one, here? Oh, or here?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Because it doesn't mount the AC compressor.
Probably just to
long to be
in.
long.
Probably just to lock it in. Do we have it?
Long to be long. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me to slot that in there. Like something like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's not long enough.
Yeah. It's like a mile long.
It's pretty long.
What's in here? Again, this is exactly what I was just talking about. We get somewhere and then we're like, hey, where's that bolt?
Never heard of that before. See, like, this is way too short.
Yeah, that's plenty long, dude.
We'll just set it in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, it doesn't really matter because we can get to those pretty easy. So
we can
definitely continue.
We don't need it. Hey, I found 2 random nuts. I wonder if they'll go in
I
here.
wonder if those fit.
Ooh, what? Dang, we're just getting lucky today, dude. It must be our birthday or something.
Is it your birthday?
Dude, guess who turned 48 on Monday?
Dang.
48. I'm so old. Remember I told you about Miss Kennedy,
really
my friend from Alabama?
Birthday, isn't it?
You remember me telling you about Miss Kennedy, my friend from Alabama?
Yeah.
She's like real old.
Yeah.
She's 96 on today. Today's her birthday, so I'm exactly half her age.
She watches all of our videos. It's
She
pretty
does. She's a 96-year-old lady. I met her when I was a cop in Alabama, and she is just super nice.
Yeah, Bo is
She's
the
not
enemy.
sweet. Like no
Enemy.
96-year-old lady is sweet. If they've lived through the depression, they're not sweet.
She loves Levi though.
She does. She definitely loves Levi. She'd probably be sweet to him. Yeah, at her age, she's just a mean old lady. I hope you're seeing this, Miss Kennedy. You're a mean old lady. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Kennedy. What's up?
Are we shooting?
Okay.
Okay.
The red light's on.
While you guys were doing whatever in the split second ago, I was putting this freaking alternator on the 302 and found that I'm missing a couple bolts.
Bam.
Like these,
Bam.
whatever size they are, I just need them to be like, I was getting like 3 threads into those freaking cheap ass aluminum eBay heads. That's not gonna work. So I'm gonna get these about half an inch longer, see if I can get a little more penetration.
Better purchase.
Yeah, so we got the alternator on there. We've got power steering pump on there. Everything fit.
That's
exactly
the only
as
accessories you're running.
That's the only accessories that I'm running. Yep. And so, yeah, now we'll just have to fool with finding the right size serpentine belt to get it to fit all this, because I'm not running the AC pump, so I'll need a shorter serpentine belt. And I'll let you know what length I get when I get one. What else was I going to do today? I was thinking about putting the radiator in, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get the crank pulley on, the water pump pulley, the fan on, and I'll probably install the fan shroud to the radiator before I put it in. So we'll probably not do that this video. However, I am going to go get these bolts right now, and I'm going to get some studs to lock this fool down. And then once I get back, maybe we'll tighten the sniper down. I might even have my my throttle cable bracket, and we'll see if this 4-cylinder throttle cable can work with an aftermarket throttle bracket. The aftermarket throttle bracket is pretty crazy, so who knows? It may work or may not. This thing is nuts. It looks like something from the future. The future being 1988.
And we have to figure out which one is
The actual throttle cable,
Yeah,
and
which
which
one's
one is
cruise
the cruise
control.
control. Yeah, so we'll figure that out. All right, I'm going to the store. Love you guys.
All right, bye. Why did you finger that stuff?
Dude, it's just... So Ronnie gave me some of his goo, and apparently I'm not supposed to finger it. I mean, it works.
There's a
I just
brush,
rubbed it on
though,
but I
in
rubbed
the
it on the thing. Like, I didn't need all that, though. I didn't
Oh,
need all that.
my
I just rubbed it
goodness.
on the side of the thing, and then I...
Fingered it.
Yeah, and it worked. So my water temperature sensor that comes with the I almost said the Haltech. The sniper is
The Haltech
too
sniper.
small. Too small to go in here.
Yes,
So
sorry.
I had to
wasn't
get
down
this.
there. You gotta do that again.
Oh,
It's too small.
too small.
Okay.
And so I got this bushing. This is a 1/2 inch. Hang on, let me read it so I don't get it right.
Go to the
so I don't get it
receipt.
wrong. Okay, it is a 1/2 inch MIP male iron pipe to 3/8 inch female iron pipe, which is what this is. And it threads right in. The threads don't look the same, but man, it threads right in.
It is weird that they don't look the same,
Yeah,
but it worked good.
but it threads right in. Just gonna have to put a wrench on it to get it on down in there. And this one comes with its own little dope on there. So we'll thread this in, and then we'll thread this in, and then we'll have that done. Have the alternator done, because I got my bolts, my replacement bolts, and the power steering on. And the power steering is all hooked up and everything. So, so that's good.
Successful day.
Yeah, I went by my house, and they didn't bring me my studs for the
Your house
sniper.
wasn't selling stuff.
No, what's up with that? No, I'd ordered some, and they were supposed to come today. So maybe they'll come later. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's Sunday. They never come.
Whatever.
Oh,
It's
no,
Saturday.
It's
It's Saturday. Dang, dude. Anyway, so
Okay,
next
my weekend
time
short.
we'll secure the sniper. We'll probably put the crank pulley on with the harmonic balancer, the clutch fan, and maybe we'll try to find a belt that fits on this whole serpentine unit, and probably put the radiator in. If we can get the fan on, we'll put the radiator in. Then we'll find hoses for that. Shoot, we'll be almost. We'll just be to the wiring part then, and I'm just gonna say, "Hey, Ronnie, wire this while I'm gone."
Well, luckily it's like super plug-in.
Yeah.
The hardest part. So I was thinking about this the other day. I want to bring this up to you. The headers, I don't think have an O2 port,
They don't.
and so we probably need to take one off and put one in.
I figured I would.
Don't have any exhaust.
I was figuring I'd just build that into an exhaust, like have it put into exhaust, because I'll probably get an exhaust on this thing before.
Sure, and I get that, but how are we going to get the car to start without the O2 sensor?
So what I was thinking about doing is just buying an aftermarket exhaust, popping it on here, and it'll probably have a hole for a.
Okay.
That sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what your
we'll see
plan
if that
was,
works.
so-
Yeah. And we'll see if that
Yeah.
works.
I was just something I was thinking about the other day. I was like, we got to put this O2 in to fire this bitch up.
Yeah. So I'll get on whatever website and see if I can find a full header back for this. If I can't, that'll come all the way up to these shorties. If it'll come all the way up to the shorties, that's perfect.
Yeah, done. Cool.
Yeah. Because I mean, I assume an 88 GT freaking
Same.
exhaust will go right on here. So yeah. So maybe we'll probably detail that in a freaking video. But as far as the rest of this stuff, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna thread this in, and that's gonna be it for today. But yeah, progress is progress.
You act like you didn't do a lot.
What?
You say like progress is progress, like you did one thing today.
I mean, I did.
That's a pretty good deal, dude.
I did 3 little things.
Little things. You literally like all the accessories are mounted.
Okay, that seems like an oversell, but okay, yeah. We did a lot. We did a lot today.
All right.
It was just so little time,
Yeah.
It just
went
didn't
quick,
take
it
us
was
very
good.
long. We got lucky today. Dude, this thing's real close to the distributor. Look at
That's
that.
fine.
I mean, it's gonna have to be. It's not like it's going anywhere else. All right, we'll see y'all later.